Accidentally clicked off my YouTube. I don't know. Okay, there it goes. Whew. Accidentally closed out of my YouTube. Oh, let's see. Who do we got here? I know we got Victor, we got Susan, V-Stag, Dean. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone got a 3-day weekend, but I used to work retail for a long time, so I know there's probably a lot of people working. Taylor's here. Hello, Taylor. He looks so good. Jeez. The betta says, hey, I love your channel. Well, thank you, betta. Just kind of waiting for everyone to roll in. Hey, Bob, I like the idea from last stream about the next tank for teachers. Yep, Bob01 Stenobi. Okay. Is that a Star Trek reference, I think? The next day, and the next day, and the next day off. All right, Bob, I'm here. You can begin. All right, we were waiting for you. Hi, Bob, and all the fish fam. Love that big Steen. Sound is low. Turn your speakers up, Dwayne. I'm just kidding. Is it low for anyone else? I haven't changed any settings. Susie says, okay, I'm going to say it is Taylor Bob's like SO. She's not like my SO. She is my SO. Volume's a little quiet. All right. I'm increasing it. I think. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it is way down. I didn't change it. All right, how's that? SO is significant other. All right, is it loud or quiet? I guess I have to talk. Keep talking. Let me know how that is. Yeah, I'm at 82 on my speakers. Oh, duh. Better. All right, I think this is what I normally have it set at. I was doing a video conference earlier with a couple people, and I forgot that I had to change my settings. Ryan says, where can I get blackworms? Look up California blackworms. Let's see. How many bobs in a 10-gallon? Not enough. Little low. It's fine. All right. Kane says, let me hear that voice, Bob. Bob versus the Stanley Cup. Oh, is the Stanley Cup on right now? I guess I should have put that in my title. Is it? I don't know anything about soccer. Happy Memorial Day. Bob, cannot hear you now. Was the video conference work or fish related? Fish. Spicy says, am I blocked here too? Doesn't look like it. Hello, Nisi. Hello, awesome fish keepers. Sorry I'm late. Had to make sure everyone knew the link from Jeremy's stream. Soccer, really, Bob? Soccer? T. Frakes Tanks says, Bob, everybody smash the like button. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Those are going for tanks for teachers. And maybe more. Oh, Fish Tropic. I was just wondering where you've been, buddy. Good to see you back. I feel like I haven't seen you in months. For Bob, fish is work-related. Yep, kinda. It's getting that way. Neon says, I love tacos. Anything awesome coming out of Computex today? Love the last vid. Dank tanks. Hey, Bob, when are you setting up that saltwater tank? It's gonna be a long time. Hi, Fish Tropic. Thanks, Rob. Is it just me or is Bob looking thinner? You're not the first person to say that. I guess I gotta take the lid off if I'm gonna drink, right? Bob putting arowana in the tanks for teachers tanks. I don't think that'll go over very well. Oh, Jim Jobs, how you doing, buddy? It's going great. Unholy orders. Yeah, getting everybody in here tonight. Bob might have tapeworms. Yep. That was the goal. Why work out when you can just have tapeworms? Mikey8379 wants to know when I'm getting a reptile. It'll definitely be this year. That's about all I can do for you. Usually hiking gets me a little skinnier every summer. Yep. No, Bob has tapeworms. Yeah, it's definitely the hiking. Okay, well, I'm just going to listen while I surf Craigslist for a new tank. So we'll talk about the topic or the title briefly. For anyone who was here on Thursday, I said that we were ending tanks for teachers. It hit the goal of 1,000, and that should get us started off really well for the new school year coming up. And then everyone said you should keep it going. And then we had suggestions for tanks for first responders, for nursing homes. So then, you know, starting the nonprofit is going to cost money. So we are just going to keep going, and all of that is going to help fund that whole project. So I'm not sure what the scope of that's going to be, but I have had some people email me offering to help with like setting up a nonprofit and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. Should be a lot of fun. Kaz Aquatics says, what's up, Bob? Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been doing a lot, including renovations to the room, moving the 55 here the next week or two as well. Major changes coming. It sounds exciting, Kaz. Spicy says, guess I'm not dedicated enough to YouTube. What was Tanks for Teachers? Basically, it's something that I'm going to be doing starting the new school year, maybe sooner, where we pretty much donate a fish tank to classrooms. Tanks for me sounds like a good idea. Putting tanks in schoolrooms, yep. Where Charles at? Charles is here. He's here somewhere. Bob put a no maintenance tank in the nursing homes. Lots of plants. That's the idea no matter where I put one. Can you put Frontosa with yellow labs? I'd imagine you probably could. I don't know that I've ever seen it done. Not that I can think of. Get a tank for my school in Chicago. Charles Fish Tank says, I'm right behind you. Charles is everywhere. Yep. Are you going to help maintain the tanks for teachers? Maintain. It depends, Susie. I really don't want to, but depending on how, like, super chats and donations, the larger I grow, the larger we will grow, the more super chats we'll get, and maybe, you know, I could pay like aquarium maintenance companies to do it, or, you know, the goal would be to get the fish involved, or not the fish, but the kids involved and the kids doing it. But hey Bob, just been busy, buddy. Did a live stream last night. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near YouTube last night. When will the next guppy video be? When will the next guppy video be? I love that aquarium. I usually only do it once a month because nothing ever changes. So I just did one, like a week or two ago. I usually try to do it the first week of the month. Oh, and Jack's here. Sup, Big Steen? I love a couple of them super reds you got. Can't find them locally. It's going to be a long time before I have any of those available. How big do you think the tanks will be for the teachers? Probably nothing bigger than a 55 gallon. Charles smells like fish chemicals. Mr. Science Geek says, Steenfott Aquatics is great to get the students involved. I teach mine how to do water changes and maintenance, and then it's a self-sustaining system. Yeah, that would be the goal. But one place I'm looking at is a daycare, and they might be a little too young for that. What age group are you thinking of putting tanks into? Probably anything below high school. 55 is great for a classroom. That's what I feel. I feel like it gives you enough water to not have to be or not have to do too much maintenance. You can get away with a lot more. Bob, have you caught the fancy goldfish bug yet? Yep, I'm still. Let me stop this for a moment. I'm still looking. I definitely want him. I've been saying it for the last month or two. So just looking for the perfect one. Scared me off, Charles. Let's see. Goldfish tanks for Taylor. Charles watches his prey before he goes for the attack. We're gonna one. What age group? Okay, I backed up too far. I saw Dwayne here. Here we go. Now teaching your fish to change their own water is the real trick. Let's see. Kenny Bowen, why not high school? I mean, there's less of them in my area, but I guess I could do it. Taylor says Bob has no choice. He will have goldfish in the future. That is true. I don't want the betta bug. People stay away. I got it. I got those 12 bettas, strictly to try to resell them and sell them. And I haven't even tried a single one or to sell one. Not even trying. Dean says 188 watching and 76 likes. Please like the stream for Bob. Yeah, that would be nice. Tell the fish to flush their own toilets. Oh, don't forget, today's the last sale, or the last day of the Pet Smart sale. 30% off one item. You can get a 350 gallon, or 350, 125 gallon aquarium kit for $350, and FX6 for like a little over $200, so pretty cheap. Jason said, my kids are very involved in the hobby with me, and teaching the younger generation in school is an awesome idea. Yeah, I feel like people in high school might already be set with their hobbies. That's the only reason I said high school and younger. Unholy Order says, a lot to learn from a planted community tank in the classes. Kenny says, just curious, I know some classrooms in high school would be able to make good use of them. My fiance is wanting to get one set up in her classroom that will hold snails. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I would have loved to have one in my biology class when I was in high school. Can I borrow $350 American, anyone? Sure, Nisi. I say a betta, and if it's still there next week... Oh, I saw a betta, I'm assuming. Still next week, I'm going to buy my first betta. There you go, Rob. So collect any native plants on your nature walk? Nope. Nope, I don't keep anything live. It's all illegal, so it's not worth risking it. Steenfott Aquatics, I've tried the 125, I can't seem to get it. It won't let me put it in my cart. If there's none in stock, it won't let you do it at your local store. Try changing your zip code if you have another one that's close to you. Like my local one doesn't have it, but one like 20 minutes down the freeway does. I teach high school AP economics, and the kids talked to me about getting a class of betta. It made lots of kids get their own bettas. Oh, well, I guess I was wrong. Maybe I just shouldn't assume that. All right, well, we'll go all classrooms. Maybe not college. How about that? College and below. Are you planning on getting more into bettas? You've been talking about them a lot lately. I'm up to like 16 of them. So, I don't know. I really got to try to not get more. He's all about funding my son's college. Adulting can be hard 99% of the time. Yep, Steenfott Aquatics tried everywhere within an hour of me. Maybe, I don't know, my PetSmart's really good to me. So if I went in there and they didn't have one, they would just order one and let me do it at that price. But I know that not all of PetSmarts are great like that. Neon Tetra is a loan shark. Bob got the betta bug. Yeah, I kind of noticed going through my channel, like a lot of my thumbnails lately are bettas. So, they just look so good. They photograph so well. You can never have enough bettas. I think that goes true with all fish, though. I'm in Mainsville next to Arlington. I stay close like butter play toast. Are you ever going to want to breed your bettas? I won't say I never want to, but I don't have any interest in it right now. But that could change. Unholy Order says, junior high, my science teacher had a betta and was only one interested. I was the only one interested in him. That was back in 95. Bob, just got my first trio of guppies. I blame you and other fish fam. Yep. They're just pretty fun. Bettas, guppies. I'm still keeping my rainbow fish and my Lake Tanganyikans, though. Never getting rid of those. The fish life, yum. What kind? Only breed quality bettas. Yeah. Well, I feel that about really any fish. I teach high school English and have kids who come in and say hi to the fish every morning. All right, well, Bob bucks for bettas. Yeah, I guess we'll include high school too. Rob says it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. Yep, it's like one of my life mottos. Yeah, I've been T Frakes says, yeah, I bought a few things off Dr. Foster and Smith. 75-gallon lid, RO, buddy, but only things that aren't in the store usually. Bettas in the cups are so hard to see sometimes. Yep. Lost interweb connection in my igloo. Ooh, only 3 more. We need to get Inglorious Bettas on here, convert Bob fully. That'll never happen. I do like him, but I'll never like him as much as my Tanganyikan cichlids or my rainbow fish. Life with Pets is here. Hello, Life with Pets. Any advice for selling a school on starting an educational aquarium? You probably have to pay for it. I mean, I don't know if it's your school or school you go to, something like that. But I'd imagine if you paid for it, they'd probably be all about it. Getting the school to pay for it, the way funding's going these days, I'd be really surprised. You can look up Pets in the Classroom, and they're another nonprofit that gives money to teachers to set up fish tanks and any pet, really. I would choose older grades of school. It might not have the same amount of kids interested, but those who are interested are more likely to get into the hobby because they have the money to spend. Thanks, Susan. Good to be back. Yeah, good to see you, Life with Pets. One of these days, I'm going to have to get some more tank dividers from you. I'm starting to get way too many bettas. What happened to the Rick? I think he just got bored of YouTube. I know, like, the rumor is he had a kid, and that just kind of took priority. AMA Aquatics says, I think it's a great thing you're doing with Tanks for Teachers and helping you inspire younger people to have interest in the hobby. Yeah, it'll be a lot better when I actually do it once the new school year starts. Pretty excited about that. Betsy Devos will keep cutting public school funding and divert money to private school. I don't know anything about that. Can never have too many bettas. I don't think you can ever have too many fish tanks myself, but that's just me. Nisi, well, if Corey said it's okay, then what you doing? I'm all for it also. Jason said, I would be more than willing to supply everything. Yeah, then all you have to do is go talk to their administration. That's it. Just find a teacher, anyone in the office. Yeah, you just got to reach out to them. Big thanks to all the U.S. vets. Yep, it is Memorial Day. I hope everyone paid their dues, or not their dues, but paid service to our servicemen. I know I did. But honey, YouTube said it was okay. Yep. Bob, did you go see Corey's 800-gallon tank yet? Nope. Hopefully this week. It's great to see Lucas again. Hope to see you in his next live stream. Bob, any new fish you have secretly acquired this week? It's only Monday. The week's still young. Susan says, reaching out of the community. Okay. Nisi, set up a GoFundMe and watch the magic happen. I'll donate to you, and I know lots. Breeding for profit tank. I don't know if there's much profit to be had in Alaska. I feel like that's not a very strong market, but what do I know? The Guppy Crib says, are you going to be at Corey's when he fills the 800 gallon? Yep. Yep, I go down there quite a bit. Very good, thank you. And yourself, Bob, please, another video on the breed for profit tank. Bob, if I mail you a hat, will you wear it on in your videos? Sure. Steenfott Aquatics, do you have any experience with dealing with the shimmies and live bears? Nope. What food do you give your betta? I give it New Life Spectrum small fish formula. And so far, they all go crazy for it. It's $35 for a pair of Apisto Pandura, a good price. I feel that's on the higher side. Just barely, though. Bob, any interest in doing a live stream on beginner cichlids like convicts? Nope. Firemouths? Nope. Apistos? Yes. Yellow labs? Yes. Cribenzas? Yes. I see a lot of questions about these types of fish each week. So the last three. Life with Pets, I just saw your email. I have red cherries still if you want them. Rob, oh no, I was joking about borrowing monies. I'll save the monies. Just dreaming about... Yeah, she's just joking. The Goodeids have been here over a month and their behavior is a lot more outgoing now that they eat like pigs. So happy with them. Yep, I love Goodeids. Can you ask for some trout Goodeids on video with Corey? Yeah, I could. Bob, do you have platies? Nope, no platies. Let's see. Are floating pellets good for live bears? Heard they're bad because they gulp air with it. I've never heard that. What frontosa do you like the most? I would say I like them all equally, but if I had to pick, what is it, like the blue Zare or something like that? That collection point. So does the Steenfott Aquatics and Taylor how they met story compare to everyone's favorite shrimp keeping couple? I'm assuming you mean Flip Aquatics. You can ship shrimp. Yep. I'm guessing you guys are having a little side conversation there. Bob, how was your cichlid tank settled after the maintenance? It looks a lot better. I like it. I like it again. It used to be I would walk in that room and never even look at it after that filter kind of gave out for a little bit. Bob, did you happen to see my most recent post to the group? Any tips? Let's see. Nope. Oh, well, I'll look at it later. I get too distracted. He's talking about my Facebook group, which is Steenfott Aquatics. A lot of us kind of hang out there. Bob, no. Okay, yeah, I'll look at that later. Bob, did you know that you could use a ketchup squeeze bottle to suck up fungus food in a fry tank? I showed it in one of my videos. I also got an intro in that video. All right, Sam. Yeah, I'll take a look. I know a lot of people use like turkey basters for that. My mom's work has a hexagon tank. It has like 2 pencilfish, a goldfish, and 1 tetra. She's a preschool teacher and they want a better tank, but how do you get a nice tank with less maintenance? Well, hexagon tanks, that's kind of like my least favorite tank, but if you want the least amount of maintenance, you definitely want plants. Plants are the way to go. Here we go. Spicy says, shimmies and live bears is caused by lack of electrolytes. It's a nerve disorder caused by a deficiency. Well, there you go. Thanks, Spicy, but how do you cure it? Give them more electrolytes. Life with Pets wanted to know where to buy shrimp. Yep, Flip Aquatics, Lep Diesel. I stalked Bob down and made him love me. He had no choice but to be under my spell. Okay. Hey Bob, can I out Epistogramma? Who said aqua? I don't know what you're asking. Add mineral electrolytes. Could you just add salt? I feel like you could just add salt. Oh, can I put Epistogramma with bettas? I feel like it can be done. I don't know that I would do it, but I feel like it can be done. Give him Gatorade. Sam says give him Gatorade. How many times per day should I dose if I run an auto doser? What are you dosing? Reverend Ryan Rob Gibbon says, I'll be damned. All my guppies started shimmying and dying, but no other fish in that tank. I use every type of medicine I can think of. I guess I'll know next time. Yeah, I didn't know that either, so that's good to know. Bettas may hassle Epistos. Yeah. I mean, if the tank is big enough, you could do it, but they both can be aggressive. I wouldn't unless lots of cover. Yeah, if you had like a big planet tank, it could easily be done. It's low calcium, magnesium, and yes, a little salt will help. Let's see. Go Gators. How many? Yeah, what are you dosing there, Jay? Sorry if I missed it earlier. My Grammy got stuck today while I was at work. He's not doing well, but I got him in a shallow hospital tank with some salt to help heal the wounds. Is there anything else I can do at this point? You just want to keep that water crystal clean. Crystal clear, nice clean water, salt, and I think you'll be surprised. It'll probably come back. Have I ever felt the need to quarantine plants? Yes. When I get in big wholesale orders, I do quarantine my plants. Are you ever going to breed your bettas? I don't have any plans to do that as of right now. Davis Fish Tank says, hello, Bob and everyone. Hello. Let's see. What happens if you fill up a tank with sparkling water or Coke? Then it'll be full of sparkling water or Coke. Priscilla is here. Hello, Priscilla. Hi. Who said Aqua? I'm subbed. Can you make vid? Bob, how do you get into the wholesale? How do you get into wholesale items? It took a lot of strategery. I do have a couple wholesale accounts. With just plants though, nothing fish yet. I'm still working on it. What's the most efficient way to clean new sand? Depends on the sand. The sand I get comes clean, so I don't have to wash it at all. But if I was to wash it, I would probably use some type of strainer. Yeah, but what happens to the fish? Well, they would die, Sam. I mean, I don't think you can have a fish tank full of Coke and have your fish survive. Do you think that Corey's 800-gallon 2 male bettas would have enough room to live in the same tank? Yes, absolutely. I had a dragonfly nymph come in on a plant from PetSmart along with Ick. Yep. Yeah, I won't buy plants there or Petco. Seth says, Bob and the chat, anyone ever feed Sarah sticks on chips? Of any variety. Love the O-Nip tab, so I was thinking about trying the krill variety. I've seen them, but I've never used them. I've actually never gotten any Sarah foods because they're really expensive. Whew. When are you planning to consolidate your Africans into the 125-gallon? Probably this summer sometime. Probably the same time I set up to 240. Whenever that is, couple weeks. Coca-Cola fish tank, hyper caffeinated fish. Mr. Science Geek says, just getting everything shared for my live stream tonight. Been getting things ready for it since last Wednesday. Yep, Mr. Science Geek will be live streaming this evening. What's the brand name of the sand? It is, here, I'll just type it. Don't ask me where to buy it because I don't know where you are. It's Cemex Lapis Luster Sand. It comes clean, but like I said, don't ask me where to buy it because I don't know. If you're in Seattle, I can tell you where to buy it, but if you're not, I have no idea. I get it from a sand blasting company, so maybe look for that type of business. I think you said a couple weeks, 4 months ago. Yep. How big do turquoise rainbow fish get? I have one that's like 5 inches, and I feel like that's pretty much maxed out. At a certain point, they start growing taller instead of longer. Rob says, Steenfott Aquatics, we all know a planet tank helps filter the water, but does anyone really know how much it helps in form of measurement? I don't know of anyone that's done that type of research. The fish life, a bit of sparkling water added to a tank used to euthanize fish before surgery. The CO2 knocks them out. Well, there you go. Do you think it's a good idea to treat a tank if you've not done a water change in 3 to 4 weeks? Would you change 50% of the water first before medicating? I wouldn't medicate it unless I thought there was something in it, and I would do a water change before adding fish. Bob, do you know if frontosa are jumpers? I've never read that anywhere, so I'm not going to say they're not, because all fish can jump, but to my knowledge, they're not. It's not like normal behavior. Bob lies. He knows where all of us are and our bank accounts. If I knew that, I would be a lot richer person. Do you think fish could get addicted to the meds, drugs that we give them? I don't know. I don't give my fish drugs. Where do you work? I'm not going to say where I work. What number sand, Bob? Number 2. Number 2. Sounds like you might have found some. But yeah, number 2. If you see in my videos, all my tanks, almost all of them, it's number 2. I wonder if I could dose CO2 through sparkling water. Probably. I bet there's a way to do it. Should I make video? Yes, you should. Absolutely. No, number 212, well packing, stucco, sandblasting. 212, sorry, 212. Quick Right makes clean kiln dried sand on Amazon. That sounds like it would be expensive. Just from sheer shipping alone. Brian says, hey Bob and fellow fish nerds. Hello, Brian. Which they have proven people get addicted to chapstick. Alright, I've never heard of that. What are you drinking, Bob? Well, I'm ripping the tag off, but doesn't it look good? Look at that color. Nice and brown and milky. Mmm. It is pear juice. Just trying to get that fruit. But won't antibiotics count as drugs? I don't think they'll get addicted to it. Something fishy. Yesterday was fun. Thanks for the deals on the fish. Nice. Let's see. Hey Bob. Hello, hello, hello. Which proven people get addicted to chapstick? I'm back. Sorry, I was looking for foodstuffs. It's hard to cook for one. I feel like it's a waste of time. I don't know. You could cook for me. Glad to catch the tail end of this. Hey, we're already halfway through. Are you going for 2 hours? Nope, Bracken. Sorry, buddy. Looks like he is drinking brine shrimp. I would probably try that. Why not? What is the best fish for a 10-gallon tank? Rainbow fish. What fish are on the more than one? What fish are there more than one? What? I don't know what that means. Brown and milky sounds like tap water. Yes, that's what it looks like. Yep. Nisi, it's hard to cook for one. I don't know. I've mastered that. What live culture would you recommend for someone who keeps guppies? Well, the pickled Plecostomus. I only do microworms, so that's what I would recommend. Simply because they're super easy. They don't stink. Well, they stink a little, but they're just really easy. Dean, that's too much foodstuffs for one. I think I'll make a sandwich. I'd go for a sandwich. Ancistrus plecos are addicted to aspirin. The only kind of puffer I can find other than pea puffers are Fahaka puffers. Sucks. I wish I had a big enough tank and enough space for said fish. Sometimes you can find Amazon puffers, although it probably depends on your fish store. Nisi, you can eat whatever you want now without complaints. Oh, just to let you know, Vallisneria tastes like lettuce. Steenfott Aquatics, that's it. Now, Bob, you said there's your challenge. Drinking brine shrimp can't be the worst than Corey eating 60-year-old fish food. Yeah, I feel like even if I drink brine shrimp, I would know that I'm getting good stuff, right? I mean, protein. I don't know. Bob, what fish can I feed pizza to? Probably goldfish. They eat everything. You should try it. Sandblasting sand, easy to get. Any supply store can help you. I had to turn down a free 55-gallon with lights, filter, and fish. Just not enough room for another tank. I know I'm going to regret it later. Yep. Oh, F Cubed is here. Hello, everyone. Just got back from a 4-day-long fishing trip in the BC interior. Sorry I've missed so many streams. Flynn's Fish Forum. Good to see you, buddy. Dan, my husband and son took off for morning. Yep. Son and husband went to go check out colleges. Someone said 10 Rika old female from... Huh? I don't know what that means. Nice to know that if I'm ever minus a few items for a salad, I can grab some Val out of my tank. Your real name is Bob, Bobbert, or Robert. Bob, they do not leave the Goldies alone. I bet they would eat pizza. I have an old thick glass, 60-gallon, too heavy to move to the basement. Don't know what to do with it. Needs a reseal. Yeah. Those old tanks, man, they use really thick glass. Just because you regret it doesn't mean it wasn't a good decision. Bob, is there any fish you could keep with crabs? Yes, depending on the crabs. But I have crabs in a community tank, and they're just happy. Am I going to order from Guppy Train anytime? Not anytime soon. I've looked up their guppies, though. They are really nice, but I don't have any plans on to any time in the future. Cichlids5 says, I made a video on convict fry. Let's see. Thank you. Hi, Flynn. Hot enough for you. Put a bearded dragon in it. Raymond the Fish Fanatic says, hey Bob, the new shirt looks great. Yep, I did add a new design. That's what's scrolling across the screen there. Hey, I got a 55 steel frame slate bottom. You want it? I don't want it. No. You said you have crabs with a straight face. I'm impressed. Yeah, it's only because I've done it like 1,000 times. So yeah, the whole crab thing. Yep. What's the best rainbow for a 25-gallon tank? Probably pseudo McGills, like the pseudo McGill for Kata would probably be like the biggest. Depending on the footprint, if it's a long tank, you could probably get away with the Pracox Rainbow. No shirts, no shoes, no dice. Guys, I have to go. See you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Happy fish keeping. Fish fam, feed Bob. Yep, everyone should check out Susan for SLC Aquatics channel. She live streams on Tuesday. Just the nicest person you're ever going to meet. Nisi, did you see the Goldfish video? My bearded dragon passed a couple days ago. She was around 8 years old. Wow, sorry to hear that, Splitter, but sounds like you had a good life. A lot of people can't keep them along for 8 years, or keep them alive for 8 years, so good job. Miss Dovi says, Bob had a Frontosa jump out of my tank. Did not find him in time. That's the worst. I hate that. Sorry about that. Especially a Frontosa. Hopefully it wasn't a big one. Because those things take forever to get big. Quick question. What's everyone's favorite betta food? Everyone's favorite betta food. What's the name of the really red rainbow you bought from Corey's store? It's a red Millennium Rainbow. Bob, if you could change the name, scientific or common, or both, of any species, which would it be? Would you change, and what would you call it? I'm not creative enough for that question, Seth. Sorry. I'm just not. Alright, we have our first Hikari betta pellets. Oh, it's funny, I tried the New Life Spectrum betta pellets and none of them would touch it. So now I use the New Life Spectrum small fish formula, which is almost identical, and for some reason they love that. Dan, I've been offline for a bit. Travel, graduation, my daughter's promotion to high school, and old friends make this month busy. New Life Spectrum's pellets for a betta. Yeah, Joy, that's what I tried, but none of mine would touch it. So I ended up feeding them all to like my rainbows. And the small fish formula is now their favorite. North Fan for bettas. Seth says, Steenfott Aquatics, no worries, just curious. Yeah, that would take some serious brain power that I just don't have. I'm just not creative. Steenfott Aquatics, my fish took a few days to get used to New Life Spectrum. Now they love it. Yep. Yeah, the bettas were the only fish I have that wouldn't eat the betta formula was the bettas. Hikari food and frozen bloodworms. Bob, is there a difference between Bozeman and Bozeman? I think it's just how people pronounce it. Because I've never seen Bozeman's rainbow fish. I think people just pronounce Bozeman, Bowman. I've heard a couple of people do it, so. Josh says, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, we're only at 121 likes. Hit that like button. 200 people watching. Nice, pretty good for a holiday. I've been feeding my betta Southern Delight Nano Krill, and I'm noticing they are coming into really good condition. There you go. Got a lot of good suggestions. Let's see. I use it in my African cichlid tank. Hey, Bob, what kind of fish can I put in a 10-gallon rainbow fish? John says, Flynn's Fish Forum, what temp is too warm up there? I say anything over 85. I'm only a few hours away from him. Bozeman rainbows come from Montana. Well, now I gotta Google it. Yeah, even Google doesn't know what that is. The Fish Life says, Bob, did you notice I got a new profile pic? Yes, I did. Your Shell Dweller tank is awesome. Thank you. I need to do an update on that one too. I've got like the whole back of that tank is just covered in algae and I love it. I love it so much. It looks so good. I'm like the only one in the world besides Corey that loves algae, I swear. Where do you get the Nano Krill, New Life Spectrum, Betta Formula, and freeze-dried bloodworms? LOL, 85 degrees, that's heaven in Texas. Yeah, it's like 85 degrees out right now, but then I have like all the lights on, so it's really warm in here. Google won't let me type Frontosa. Jumped, hit lid, croaked. You're awesome, but please don't diss Gemco. I have no idea what that means. I love Gemco, so I don't know what that has to do with Frontosa. Rinse tube and rinse and rinse and rinse sand sucks. I have to say it. Yep. Just heard Googler searching. Google searching. Do you like my new profile pic more than the old one? Yes. Bozeman is a city in Montana. Not thinking the rainbows come from there, though. Yep. How do you like the bug bites? My guppies love Corey. My guppies love them. I like the bug bites, except my zebra plecos do not eat them. I don't know why. Zebra plecos was a no-go. What's the coarse natural sand you and Corey swear by? Here, I'll type it again. And I'll even put in the number. Lapis luster sand. 212. Oops. Darren Aquatics, congrats on your new YouTube channel. I just subscribed. There you go. Jadrin? What's up, Bob? How's the weather? It's hot. How hard are zebra plecos to keep? They're not hard at all. They're just as easy as any other pleco. They're just expensive, and so people think because they're expensive, they're harder to keep. But they're just an ancistrus. That's it. Just like any other one. Anybody knows that Corey catfish were named after Corey? I grew up in Houston and live in central Alabama. Now 85 degrees can be low temperature in the summer. Ugh, sounds miserable. What do you think is the most searched thing on Google? I have no idea. If you were in charge of Corey's 800-gallon, had to keep only fish you have never kept before, what would you put in it? Well, that's easy because there's still thousands of Lake Tanganyikan fish that I haven't kept yet. And that's what I would do. I'd make a Lake Tanganyikan biotope. Bob will platies eat pleco babies? I really doubt it. I mean, they could, but I don't know. I feel like an armored catfish is probably pretty good against that. Top 3 barbecue joints? No idea. We don't have barbecue here. And the ones we do have are awful. John wants to live in Houston now. Grew up in Florida. It's stupid hot here all the time. In Florida, the humidity is so bad. Just sticking... Yeah. I would definitely take a dry 85 over a humid 85. That's just miserable. Bikers in the 800-gallon for sure, but what would you keep up top? You'd have all that real estate above them. Damn me. 2. I should be just about out of my current Rapashi blend by then, unless I get a bigger tank and more goldfish. Joel is here. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I kind of want bikers, Lumpy Dog. I've been looking at them a lot lately. Steenfott Aquatics, how about top 3 brisket joints? There's only one place here that serves good brisket, and it's Sporty's. It's a bar. And they hate me, and I'm sure they hate Corey because we go there, we go to a bar, and we order water. Neither of us drink. So, Googled your sand. A website has 50-pound bags for $20. Is that a good price? I get the 100-pound bags for like $24, Wes. Let's see. Bob looks like bikers a lot recently. Okay. Do you have a story about how Corey hurt his eye? Yeah, he had eye surgery. You have to sing, Bob? No. Hey, Britt. Bikers will swim all levels if you keep them warm enough. Nobody does. I want to get some. I briefly thought about getting some for my low boy and swapping out plecos for bikers, but I don't know. I really like plecos. Bob is a Bob star. Okay. Have you ever Googled your own name to see what comes up? Yep, a lot of YouTube stuff. Bob, are you wearing pants? Nope. What air pump do you use? Terry's Tropical Tanks. I use Gemco. Somebody said it earlier. Probably gonna spell it wrong. Gemco. Let me look. Yeah, that's right. So I use the Gemco linear air pump. Whew, 10 more minutes. We got 10 minutes. Bob. Okay, I already got that one. No story. What is your favorite strain of biker? Mine's super red. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Aquatics. Huh? Aquatics. I've stopped Googling my name. Bob, do you want some pie? Nope. I've actually Googled your name before. I'm sure a lot of people have. Neon Tetra Aquarist. I'm not. I'm wearing shorts. How did you get started as an aquarium hobbyist? I just like all animals. I always have and I always will. Bob, do you love bucks? I sure do. What the heck I've been reading on here? What the heck have I been reading on here? Gemco is awesome. Talk about a place to spend a ton of money. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about them is they don't have a shopping cart on their website. And I would buy a lot more stuff from them if they would just put a shopping cart on their website. Because I hate calling, sending emails. It's such a hassle. Just put on a shopping cart. It's free. You get free software. Aquatics says, hey, you pronounced my channel name correctly. Hooray! It took me a long time. Aquatics. I had actually, for some reason, I just couldn't say it. I was like, Aquatasi, I don't know. So I actually practiced it until I got it right. And I've just been waiting for you to show up. Neon says, we get weird near the end of every stream. Yeah, that's true. I don't think fish could get addicted, but if you supplement something and a fish naturally produces constantly, the fish may produce less just due to abundance. Yeah, that's like anything, though. Fishy Adventures. I like that name. Yay, I made it. I had to do all the yard work. Hopefully you got some nice allowance out of that. Bob, it was great as always, but I gotta go. It's almost 2 a.m. here in the UK, and keep up the great work. Catch you on the next one. Well, thank you, AMA Aquatics. Appreciate you staying up that late. What's the fish on your logo? It is a herbal axolotl or the yellow rainbow fish. Aquatics, I think I need to send you a t-shirt as a reward, Bob. Oh, I love t-shirts. Most unusual fish in your opinion, like Oddball, I guess. One I've been looking up lately is the pipefish. It's not like the most unusual or odd-looking fish, but I just find them very interesting. Sergeant Tank is here. Jeremy is here. I noticed you had Jeremy got almost 200 subscribers, maybe more, in one day yesterday, Jeremy. One day. Let me look. Everyone should go and subscribe to Sergeant Tank. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers, and he's at 910. Holy smokes. 290 on Sunday, 122 yesterday, today so far, and you only need 90 more. Steenfott Aquatics, tell me your shirt size. 2XL. Bob, what is your favorite way to set up a dirty tank? Neon, you'll have to watch my dirty tank video. Whew. Jeremy, why aren't you sleeping? What's the biggest mistake you've done as an aquarium hobbyist? Not being patient has caused me so many problems. That is my first advice to anybody that asks me. What about me? I want to hit 100. Bracken, you don't upload enough videos. I'm just kidding, buddy. But I was just looking at your channel a couple weeks ago, and you only have like 3 videos. How many do you have now? Well, you have 6. You're on your way. Ooh, Fahaka Puffer. I didn't see that one. What are you at, 53? Yeah, just keep putting those videos out, man. Later, Sam. 2XL. Dang. Yep, sorry I have a real job, dude. I thought, yeah. I'm just giving you crap there, buddy. Bob, you need to upload more videos. I've uploaded 3 days in a row. Bob, what is your favorite Lake Tanganyikan fish? The Benthachromis tricotti. Oh man, live for an hour. Dang, I'm late. Yep, you are. You only got 5 minutes left. Bob, what's your top 3 Mabunas? The Aurora, the... I only have two that I really like, and one's the Aurora, and one's the other one that it's really popular that I can never remember. I'll look it up. Daily vlog challenge again. How many shell dwellers? I have no idea. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of them. I only have two types currently, but there's a lot. I'd say probably at least 20. What was I looking for? What's the other one? The Solosai. That's what it is. And do you know where I could acquire the pike live bear? The only thing I could suggest is to look at Aquabid, or the Wet Spot Tropical Fish in Portland. Are you using Super Chat for this live stream? Yes, people can Super Chat. Bob, have you ever looked at my channel? Yes. No, don't put goldfish with angelfish. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. I don't know if somebody asked that, but yep, not a good idea. I like the Disney Mbuna Matata. Jeez. Let's see. Would you put angel... Oh, there it is. Would you put angelfish with goldfish? Nope. Quick favorite schooling fish in a 55-gallon and 125-gallon community tanks. Right now, Zach, I'm really digging the Emperor Tetra. Bob, when you gave Corey that black eye, did it hurt your hand? No, I got it with the elbow. See, I went in for the punch, and he dodged the punch, but he came back and took the elbow. That's why you got to keep your elbow up. In case you miss, you can get him with the elbow. Spicy Mc... Oh, man. Are fish expensive where you live? Quick favorite food... Oh, so Emperor Tetra in the 55, and I would do rainbow fish, any rainbow fish, in a 125. How many L46 plecos do you have? I have 6 of them. 5 or 6, I don't know. Whew. Hey, down the wormhole. I got 2 cribs. One is panting like a dog in a hot car. The other is fine. What should I do? If you have a separate tank, you could take it out and medicate it. I would just throw some general cure in it and treat the whole tank, though, if it was me. How can I keep algae off plants? That's the million-dollar question. You can do it with more water flow. So algae hates water flow, but you have some kind of deficiency that you need to address. What that is it could be a couple dozen different things. They breeding for you at all? Nope, but I haven't seriously tried to get them to breed yet. They're just getting to that point now. Let's see. Oh, Flynn hasn't seen the eye. What happened to Corey? Tell me. I had no Wi-Fi and must know. Go look at his live stream from yesterday. He's got a nice big shiner. How many bare bottom tanks do I have? I think just one. I have one quarantine tank that's bare bottom. I think that's it. Yeah, Flynn, he just had eye surgery. Largest fish ever bred by me? Not very large. No large fish. I want to say splinter every time. Splitter. On the live stream, you will get about 200 different explanations, Flynn. Yep. Please, Bob, my platy just had babies. Could you please do a platy video so I could learn more about them, please? Donald, I never kept platies in my life, so I would not be the person to ask about platies. Are quarantine tanks best left bare bottom? I think it's personal opinion. Mine's bare bottom simply because it's easier to clean. That's it. But I actually have 2 quarantine tanks. One has sand, one is bare bottom. I do want to change my 50-gallon lowboy to bare bottom just so it's easier to clean. That's it. Oh my god, Bob, thinking was like when Homer Simpson thinks, he looks up to the left and goes silent. Is it up to the left? Is that when you're lying? Or is that up to the right? I don't remember. What's the easiest Tetra or Rasbora to breed? Aquatics, I haven't bred either of them. And if they were easy, I feel like a lot of people would be doing them, but hardly anyone does it, so I don't know. Every stream I go to ends up making the mistake, but my real name is even harder. Oh, every stream I go to. Well, I just love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so that's why I say Splinter. Alright, folks, that's 6 o'clock. We are done. We made it an hour. Not much going on. Got a video coming out Wednesday. We got the live stream on Thursday again, 5 p.m. Yeah, not a lot to say. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Thanks to the moderators. I don't think we had... Did we have any trolls tonight? I didn't see not one person get deleted or banned. No trolls. That's got to be a record, right? But yeah, so I got a video coming out Wednesday. I don't know which one I'm going to release yet, so you'll just have to wait. The new store has some new design on there, so check that out. Scrolling around here. The link's also in the description. And otherwise, Mr. Science Geek is going to be streaming next, so check him out. And yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll see you on Thursday.